General V.K. Singh, do you feel, my first question is, do you feel that this is a case of you're being targeted because you shared the stage with Narendra Modi? Because this entire story came into the public domain a few days after you shared the dais with Narendra Modi. Do you also draw that link?
Arnab, the timing is very interesting. First of all, I would like to tell you that it is you all who had unearthed the nuclear liability bill.
That's true.
Where is it today in the memory of the public?
You mean the nucleus, the secret cabinet note, which Times Now reported on Wednesday on Thursday?
Absolutely. Where is it? This smoke screen has hidden it.
Right.
So, I don't know what the timing was all about. Was it to cover up for the thing that you were blowing up and they were under fire? Was it because somebody was seeing ghosts because I went and attended an ex-serviceman rally which had a very large number? I really don't know. And I think people who leaked a secret report, need to answer it.
General, even if I were to concede that there could be something unusual about the timing, suppose I concede that, this report, General, was prepared by the army itself and it was submitted in March, which is months before you shared the dais with Narendra Modi. So the counter question to you is this: are you using your public appearance with Narendra Modi as a shield to deflect attention away from the very controversial contents of this report, which I'll be coming to next?
I'll put a counter question, Arnab. The report was completed in March.
Right.
In July, the ministry sent it to NSA for closure.
Right.
How has it come up now? Let somebody answer it.
Why should it be closed? Why should it be closed on timelines that suit General V.K. Singh?
Absolutely. It was sent by the ministry for closure. How is it that a report, a secret report on a secret unit, which has done certain amount of work, which is intelligence work,
yes,
is being revealed so that our adversaries know what exactly has happened?
If you know it's secret,
isn't it treason? No. Is it in treason? I think so.
No,
let's first find out who leaked it.
No, one second. That's all. You obviously are suggesting the government leaked it. You are suggesting the government leaked it.
I'm not suggesting the government leaked it. Could be somebody in the government must have leaked it. Could be some motivated factor. That is why this timing is important.
Why go around in circles? Name the person. Name the person.
See, if I knew the name of the person, I would have told you. But my information is that it is a Babu belonging to Lucknow who has gone and leaked either total contents or given a copy or part of this report to these journalists from a particular paper.
Now, who is the person? I don't know. You name him.
I don't know. You find out.
How do you know it's a Babu from Lucknow? Who told you?
I know that. That's the information that has come to me.
Who gave you the information?
And, there are a lot of people who give me information.
How do you trust them?
Very soon, maybe I trust them because they don't come to you for a personal motive. They only give you information if it is true. No,
you see, General V.K. Singh, what is happening is very, very serious. And I said this right on top today, that if it is that a sitting army chief, and dear Newshour viewers, if a sitting army chief is paying money using government surveillance equipment to try and bring down a state government, to try and fix his rivals, it is, and I hope you agree as well, General V.K. Singh, if this is true,
Arnab,
then basically what you're being accused of is treason. What they are accusing of you of indirectly is treason.
Right. This is the most serious, at the same time, most ludicrous charge that can ever be put. Somebody not his senses will put a charge like this. Can you imagine the army trying to topple a government in a state? I mean, this particular paper accuses me of trying to topple the government in Delhi. Now it talks of toppling the government in J&K by giving 1 crore to somebody. I mean, what are we talking of?
No, the first allegation which was put out, the first allegation
could be toppled,
the first allegation which was put out,
could be toppled, Arnab,
yeah.
If governments could be toppled with 1 crore, every day you will have governments being toppled in this country. Let's be quite clear on it.
I agree with you on that point, but you are not explained one basic point to me. You see, I find it tragic, General V.K. Singh, that we might have a situation where the whole country may never know. And what the country will never know is whether something like this was happening or not. You see, today it is you on the one side, General V.K. Singh said...
I'm telling you, nothing like this was happening.
No, one second.
Anybody who's saying this is lying through his teeth.
No, you have filed an RTI. You have filed an RTI to access this report making these charges against you allegedly by the army. One second. But you are well aware, aren't you, General, that the government can and in all likelihood will turn down your request because the clauses in the RTI that exempt disclosure in cases of national security. In other words, what I'm saying is that even if the report says that General V.K. Singh, while being the Chief of Army Staff, that General V.K. Singh, while being the Chief of Army Staff, was trying to spy on a state government, bring a state government down and fix a rival, we will never know, General, because that is an area of national security. So doesn't it work to your advantage then to cry conspiracy?
How did Indian Express know about it? No, how did Indian Express know?
Obviously there was a leak, but what you're saying is show me the documents. They won't show you the documents.
What do you mean? If there is a leak to a paper, why can't it be made available to me?
No, because it can't be made. It can't be. It can't be officially. It cannot be.
You are accusing me of something dastardly, like trying to topple a government, and you don't want to show it to me.
No. Officially,
let me also tell you.
Officially, they cannot show you, can they?
Just a sec, please. Officially, they can do what they want to. I couldn't care less. Let me be very clear. My name is being tarnished, right? I know what I have done for J&K. This government of J&K was actually in bad shape till the army started helping them. They couldn't even think that there is a system by which you can take the youth away. How did the Kashmir Premier League start? Who started it? The government of Kashmir? Did they have people who even had a little sense like that? What are we talking of? And anybody who's talking like this has got other agendas in mind. And I would actually say that the shoe is on the other foot, not on me. I know what stabilizing work has been done. And people who have worked with me, not only in the army, but also places like the NSA, they know what work the
what
army
you're
did
saying is,
to stabilize the situation.
What you're saying is, General, and I'll tell you this, General, you are a former army chief, you like to shoot straight from the hip, and so do I. So I don't want you to go around in circles with me. What you're saying to me is that within our government establishment, there are some anti-national forces that were against the work that you were doing in Jammu and Kashmir, and they are also trying to fix you now. Are you saying that or not? I understand you as indirectly saying that.
What I'm saying is, no, Arnab, what I'm saying is very clear. Army and me, we were not engaged in anything which has been alleged. And anybody who's tried to write this has got different motives. And let me also make it one thing very clear. If an officer of the Indian Army at any rank can say that the army was trying to topple, and if he has written this in this report, that officer must resign and go away. For the simple reason that I don't think that officer has intelligence enough to serve in the army.
That may be your individual perception. Now let's come to the charges, General.
It is not individual. It is not individual. I'm absolutely clear.
Are you saying nobody?
Absolutely clear.
No, one sec. Are you saying that nobody can give an opinion contrary to yours, General? Surely you're not saying that. Now I want to go one by one on the charges. Will you? Will you go one by one on the charges with me?
Just a sec. I'll go one by one on the charges.
Right.
The charge says toppling the government in J&K.
Let me lead on to the charge.
How can you even imagine it?
I'll come to that.
How can you even imagine it?
General,
how can you even imagine it?
I am not imagining.
Right?
One second.
Let me come down to it. There is a statement I read in a paper by the Honorable Chief Minister from J&K saying that it was Machil encounter which was engineered by me. What nonsense are we talking of? I'm sorry to use that word. What nonsense are we talking of? Machil encounter occurred. The army said we will investigate it. Army has investigated and punished those people. The riots started because Tufail Muttu was killed by police. So where are we? Let's not hide our mistakes on a thing by trying. It means very clearly that the government of J&K and whosoever has approved this report in the army are hand in league.
Now, 1 second, General. Okay, so you wanted to start. I actually wanted to begin by talking about the surveillance equipment. You raised the question of the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister and what you said. What you said? No, we'll talk about what you seem to be having a serious problem with Omar Abdullah. So 1 second.
Let's talk of surveillance equipment.
No, 1 second, General. 1 second, General. Let's go one by one. Should we come to Omar Abdullah later? Let's start with the surveillance equipment, right? So charge number 1, right? General, and I just want this gentleman's agreement between you and me. And we agreed to this before the news hour that I ask the questions in my order. You answer, I give you full time to answer, and then you also take some counter questions. I hope that is agreed, sir, between both of us.
I'll answer in the order that you asked.
Thank you.
You will get free, frank, and absolutely clear answer.
Thank you, because I know a lot of people are watching tonight. My first point is this. Let's start with the allegation that this TSD, this technical, what was the full form? Technical Services Division? The TSD, Technical Support Division, which was basically a counter-surveillance unit, counter-intelligence, counter-surveillance, whatever, intelligence, army intelligence unit, that this TSD paid off a man linked to an NGO to try and change the line of succession in the army top brass by somehow blocking General Bikram Singh, who's presently army chief, whose rivalry with you, Cold War, whatever you call it, with you is well known. Let me ask you straight up, General, did the TSD pay a single naya paisa to an NGO?
TSD paid money to an NGO which is known as humanitarian organization. That NGO was utilized to do stabilizing work in Jammu and Kashmir. The work is known to the J&K police. It is known to the officials in J&K.
Right.
It is totally documented, filmed and kept. Anybody who says that it was used for any other purpose is only imagining things.
No, 1 second.
Let me also make one more thing. Just a sec.
Counter.
In this only, let me make it one thing very clear.
Okay, go ahead.
If the army wanted to, under me, to block General Bikram Singh, we would have changed the stance the army took in the fake encounter case of Janglat Mandi. We did not. We have gone by the original stance of the army without changing it at all.
General.
It makes a difference.
General, you have said that they are talking of an NGO, that NGO's work is on record, of all the good work it has done to ensure that protests don't take place in J&K. Tell me, General.
Absolutely.
Why are you giving a certificate to an NGO that even a local administration in Kashmir seems to be clueless about? Because when people in Anantnag, when the deputy commissioner was...
Just a sec. You are talking of a different NGO, Arnab. There are two NGOs.
But they are linked, aren't they? They are linked.
By Indian Express.
But they are linked.
No, they are not linked. They are not linked.
It's been reported they are linked.
That is the problem. That is why I want that report. You can write what you want to. They are not linked. I don't even know the work being done by Yes Kashmir, which has been mentioned. Yes Kashmir's work has only been, which has been reported in the media, that they took up case of a 70-year-old man labeled as terrorist by the army at a particular time, right? They were approached by the family of this man. That is a separate issue altogether.
General,
the money has been paid to a different NGO to do a different work.
General,
and let's not go into the type of work that they have done.
General, see, I'm not here running on conclusions. Now, you are saying these two NGOs are not linked. You admit paying money to one NGO.